Held your heart like glass in my hands, afraid one move would break our plans. I spoke in whispers, soft and slow, loving you more than you could ever know. I memorized the way you breathe, every promise underneath, but you were drifting far from me while I was begging silently. I gave you warmth when you were cold, I gave you pieces of my soul, but you kept walking through my tears like they were nothing to you, my dear. Because I broke loving you. me standing in the light, with open hands, no will to fight. I let you see the softer side, the place where all my secrets hide. You trace the scars I try to heal. Said, baby, I know how you feel, but every promise that you made was just another masquerade. I let you in without a wall. I let you have it all. You said you'd got it from the dark, but you were holding the sharpest part. You took my gentle to heart and tore it all apart. I gave it to you carefully. You broke it recklessly. You held it like a precious thing, then crushed it with your ring. I trusted every little star, but you took my gentle heart. I used to believe love was safe until I saw your other face. You kissed my forehead like before, while walking slowly to her door. I felt the change inside your touch. It didn't hurt you half as much as it destroyed the girl in me who loved you endlessly. I should have seen it in your eyes, the comfort you found in your lies, but I was blinded by the dream of who I thought you'd always be. You took my gentle heart and left me a world apart. I built my life around your name. You played it like a game. You said I was your everything while chasing other things. I trusted you right from the start, but you took my gentle heart. Did you feel powerful watching me break? Did it make you feel strong to see me shake? I gave you love without defense, and you call that weakness. I wasn't weak, I was sincere. I was just too real to hear. You took my gentle heart and left me in the dark. I would have given you my last breath. Instead, you gave me this death. Now every beat feels torn apart, like something's missing from my chest. I trusted you right from the start, and you took my gentle heart. I hope she never loves you like I did, because she won't survive it. felt estranged. You said that everything was fine, but I felt distance in your eyes. I planned our future in my head while you were pulling back instead. I gave you all my energy, you gave me almost nothing back to me. I carry conversations on my own, turned your silence into hope, made excuses for your heart, even when it fell apart. I was loving for two, while you barely loved at all. I was building something strong, while you let it fall. I was holding every piece, trying not to lose you. I gave you everything I had. I was loving for two. I say I miss you first each time. You just reply with something dry. I memorized your favorite songs. You didn't notice when I was gone. I forgave you before you lied. I stayed even when I cried. I fought for us in every way while you were halfway walking away. I blame myself for your mistakes. Thought my love was what it takes, but love can live where it's not returned, and hearts still break when they burn. I was loving for two, carrying all the weight. I believed in me and you, but you sealed a different fate. I was saving every spark, you were standing in the dark. I gave you more than I should do. I was loving for two. Why did I try so hard alone? Why did I make your heart my home? You were already halfway gone, and I was still holding on. I thought love meant never giving up, but you already gave up on us. I was loving for two, while you loved someone new. I was fighting for our name, while you erased it like a game. I was faithful, I was true. There was nothing I wouldn't do, but love can't survive when only one heart beats for two. I was loving for two and losing alone. You didn't slam the door that night. You didn't start another fight. You just grew quiet, cold and far, like I was standing where you are. You stopped asking how I feel, stopped touching me like I was real. Your eyes would look but never stay. I felt you slowly drift away. It wasn't loud, it wasn't clear, but I could feel you disappear before the words were even said. You left me hanging by a thread. Your distance was the first goodbye. Long before you said don't cry, I felt it in the way you moved, like I was someone you outgrew. You didn't need to pack your things, I heard it in the silent rings. You left my heart without a sound. Your distance tore us down. You held my hand without the spark. Your kisses felt so cold and dark. I asked you if we were okay. You said of course, but looked away. I tried to close the space between, but love can't live where it's unseen. I reached for you with shaking hands. You slipped away like shifting sand. You were already somewhere new, even when I was next to you. And I kept loving like a fool while you were breaking every rule. Your distance was the first goodbye, before the tears, before the why, before I knew about her name, before I understood the game. You slowly let my fingers slide while I was begging you inside. You left my world without a fight. Your distance killed the light. Why didn't you just tell me then? Why make me feel it now and again? Why let me hope? Why let me stay when you're walking away? You would have rather heard the truth than feel you fade. Your distance was the first goodbye. It broke me slow, it broke my pride. You didn't scream, you didn't run, you just became a different one. And I kept loving through the pain, trying to bring you back again. But love can breathe when one heart hides. Your distance was the first goodbye. You left me before you ever left me. I reached for you, you didn't reach back. I followed shadows on a lonely track. The warmth we had began to fade, and I felt it in the words we never say. Your laughter still echoes in the room, but it's not for me, it's for someone new. I held my heart, trying to stay while you were slowly slipping away. Every glance, every sigh told me quietly it's time to But you didn't scream, didn't fight. You just let me fade out of your life. I felt you let me go before you ever had to show. The cracks were growing in your eyes while I was praying for our ties. I felt you drift without a sound while I was holding tightly to what we found. I tried to reach, I tried to know, but I felt you let me go. I traced your steps through empty halls. I listened to your distant calls. I whispered love that turned to dust while you abandoned what you must. You didn't push me, didn't shove, but silence screamed louder than love. I held on to a broken hand, and I still hoped you'd understand. Every word left unsaid, every tear was a piece of me let slip, a gentle heart I could no longer grip. I felt you let me go while pretending not to know. The love we built was drifting free, slipping quietly away from me. I felt your heart pulling apart as I tried to fix your fading spark. I tried to stay, I tried to show, but I felt you let me go. Why didn't you fight pulling out our love slowly fall? I was yours, I gave my all, but you chose silence over my call. I felt you let me go, and now I feel it in my bones. I held us up while you withdrew, and I'm left alone with what's true. Every heartbeat tells me so. I love too much, you let me go. I tried to stay, I tried to fight, but you let me fade into the night. I felt you let me go. Before you ever had to say it. I was lying there, thinking of you, the way you laughed, the way you knew. Every little thing I thought we shared was shattered now, and I was scared. The message came, I couldn't breathe. The truth hit harder than I could believe. Your name beside another's face, I felt my heart fall out of place. I kept my voice down, tried to hide the burning storm inside. I wanted to scream, I wanted to fight, but tears betrayed me in the night. The night I found out, I lost all my faith, I lost all my doubt. I loved you too much, You played me like this, and now I'm drowning in the pain I can't dismiss. The night I found out, my whole world turned inside out. You left me broken, left me confused. I loved too deep, and I was used. I traced your lies in every word. I listened to the songs I never heard. Your laughter with her echoes in my mind. I can't escape what I can't rewind. I held my pillow, whispered your name, but nothing was ever the same. The night revealed what I feared most, that the one I loved had loved a ghost. I wanted to believe, I wanted to stay, but my heart screamed to run away. I held on to memories that betrayed the girl I was slowly decayed. The night I found out, I lost all my faith, I lost all my doubt. I loved you too much, you played me like this, and now I'm drowning in the pain I can't dismiss. The night I found out, my whole world turned inside out. You left me broken, left me confused. I loved too deep, and I was you. I did not see it before. Why did I trust you more? I gave my heart, my every part, and you tore it apart. I thought love was safe. I was wrong. The night I found out, the truth hit harder than any doubt. I loved too deep, I trusted too much, and you destroyed me with your touch. I will never forget, I will never forgive. The night I found out, the night I relived every lie, every betrayal, every blow. The night I found out, I loved too deep, and now I know. I reach for you like every night, hoping your arms would hold me tight. But something cold ran down my spine. I saw her name right next to mine. My heart stopped, my hand shook. I couldn't read, I couldn't look. Every memory we ever made felt like shadows that would fade. How long have you been hiding her there? How long did I pretend not to care? I wanted to scream, I wanted to fight, but tears betrayed me in the night. Her name on your phone, and I feel so alone. I loved you deeper than you knew, but you were never really true. I held your heart, you held my hand, while she was slowly taking my stand. I thought our love could survive the storm, but her name on your phone told me I was torn. I replayed the moments, every touch, the quiet laughs, the times I gave too much. I saw the messages, I read the signs, The love I gave wasn't mine. I whispered your name into the dark, but all I felt was a frozen spark. I trusted you with all my heart while you were playing a secret part. How could I have missed the way you lied? The truth was hidden behind your eyes. I was blind, I was too in love, but now I see what you're made of. Her name on your phone, and I feel so alone. I loved you deeper than you knew, but you were never really true. I held your heart, you held my hand, while she was slowly taking my stand. I thought our love could survive the storm, but her name on your phone told me I was torn. Was I ever enough for you? Did you ever really love me too? I gave you all, I gave you my soul, but her name on your phone took its toll. Her name on your phone, and I'm breaking alone. I loved you harder than you'd see, but you betrayed both her and me. Every touch, every word, every tone now feels empty like a stone. I thought our love would carry on, but her name on your phone. Her name on your phone. I loved you, and I lost you to a name on your phone. I heard it in the silence of your room, the words you whispered hid a doom. You said you loved me, said you cared, but every truth you spoke was impaired. I saw the texts, I saw the signs, I felt the shift, crossed the lines. I held my heart, tried to believe, but you were ready to deceive. How could you look me in the eyes and say the words, the sweetest lies? I wanted faith, I wanted trust, but what we had was turning to dust. I heard you lie, and my world came crashing down. I gave you all, you gave me pain. I trusted you, but it was in vain. I held your love like fragile glass. love too deep, I believe too much. I heard you lie, and I can't forget the sound. It echoes in my bones tonight. You tore us apart, you stole the light. I held your heart, I held your hand while you deceived without a plan. I trusted you, but now I know the love we had. I heard you lied. I saw the way you looked at her, a spark I thought was only for us. Did I give too much, love too deep? Why you let our bond slip away so cheap? I traced your steps, replayed our time, every memory, every rhyme. Was I not enough to hold your heart, or did you plan to tear us apart? I held on tight, I believed in you, I gave my all, I stayed true. But I was blind to what you did, while you were giving her what I hid. Was I that easy to replace? All the love I gave had gone without a trace. Was I too soft, too kind, too true? Did you never care? Not even a clue. I watched you smile, I watched you lie, while I was drowning inside. I gave my heart, my soul, my face. Was I that easy to replace? I whispered your name into the night, hoping you'd stay, hoping you'd fight. But you were gone, my love unseen, and she had taken what had been mine. I wonder now if you ever knew the depth of love I gave to you. I stayed faithful, I stayed strong, while you were proving me all wrong. I believed in us, I believed in fate. I loved you deeply, it wasn't too late. But love can fade when hearts betray, and I'm left wondering today, was I that easy to replace? All the love I gave gone without a trace. Was I too soft, too kind, too true? Did you never care? Not even a clue. I watched you smile, I watched you lie, while I was drowning inside. I gave my heart, my soul, my face. Was I that easy to replace? How could you move on so fast? Was our love never meant to last? I gave you everything I had, and still you left me sad. I loved too much, I trusted too deep. Was I that easy to felt it in your silence, not your words. A love that once soared, now barely heard. You didn't shout, you didn't fight, you just let go without a light. Every glance a subtle knife, every touch cut through my life. I stayed, I hoped, I tried to mend, but quiet endings have no friends. I carried all the weight alone, hoping you'd call, hoping you'd fall. But every small step away from me was louder than you could ever see. You broke me quietly. No screams, no warning, no goodbye. I gave you all, I gave my soul, and still you left an empty hole. You shattered me without a sound, left me lost, left me drowned. I trusted you right from the start, and you broke me quietly in the dark. I replay the nights, the whispered lies, the moments when your love disguised the absence that was never loud, but buried me beneath its shroud. I thought our hearts were intertwined, but you let go, left me behind. I gave my love, my fragile part, and you slowly tore it apart. I held on while you drifted away, waiting for words you'd never say. Each silence cut a deeper scar. You were gone, but never far. You broke me quietly. No screams, no warning, no goodbye. I gave you all, I gave my soul, and still you left an empty hole. You shattered me without a sound, left me lost, left me drowned. I trusted you right from the start, and you broke me quietly in the dark. Why didn't you fight? Why didn't you stay? Why let our love just fade away? I loved too much, I gave too deep, and you left me here to weep. You broke me quietly, but I still feel it in every beat. I loved you fully, I loved you true, and now I'm left without you. Each silent step, each word unspoken, took a heart that's nearly broken. I trusted you right from the start, and you broke me quietly in the dark. You broke me quietly, and I'm still here. watch your shadow fade away while I stood frozen, couldn't say a single word to make you stay. I held my breath, I let you stray. Every moment felt like a knife, cutting through the seams of my life. I hoped, I prayed, I tried to see why you were leaving me. I counted every step you made, each one a promise slowly betrayed. I waited silent, full of fear, hoping somehow you'd still be near. I waited while you left, holding on to what was left. I loved you more than you could know while you were walking out the door. I waited in the pouring rain while you were chasing someone's name. I stayed, I hoped, I tried, I wept. I waited while you left. I whispered your name into the dark, every echo tore my heart. The nights grew colder, the room too still, your absence cutting deeper than steel. I carried every memory we made, every smile, every kiss replayed. But you were gone, I couldn't fight, left in the shadows of the night. I held on to the love gave you my mornings, my nights, my dreams, every little hope, all my quiet schemes. I gave you my laughter, my tears, my fears, all the hidden pieces I held for years. I let you in where no one goes, shared my secrets nobody knows. I gave my soul without a shield, and you took it all, refused to yield. I trusted you with every beat, every whisper, every heartbeat. I thought our love could stand the test, but you proved I gave my best. I gave you every part, the pieces of my fragile heart. I loved you fully, I loved you true, and still you walked away from what I knew. I gave you all I could provide, every moment, nothing to hide. I bled for you, I fought for us, but in your love I lost my trust. I gave my mornings, I gave my nights, every little hope, every fight. I let you touch the depths of me. You took it all and let it be. I whispered love in softest tones, but you left me shattered, left alone. I built a world for us to stay, but you just walked your other way. I gave my heart without a wall, believed in you, gave it all, but you let go, you tore apart everything I gave my heart. I gave you every part, the pieces of my fragile heart. I loved you fully, I loved you true, and still you walked away from what I knew. I gave you all I could provide, every moment, nothing to hide. I bled for you, I fought for us, but in your love I lost my trust. Why didn't you stay? Why didn't you care? Why did you leave me in despair? I gave my all, I gave my soul, and now I'm left to fill the hole. I gave you every part, and you broke the fragile heart. I loved too deeply, I loved too true, and now the pieces are left without you. I bled for you, I hoped for us. I gave my everything, my trust. I gave you every part, and now I'm learning to restart. I gave you every part. I held you close, I held you dear, but in your eyes I saw the fear. You smiled at me, but hearts can lie, and I felt love slowly pass me by. Every promise, every vow felt like shadows here and now. I gave my all, I gave my trust, but love like ours was doomed to rust. I thought our hearts were intertwined, but you were never truly mine. I tried to hold, I tried to fight, but some things vanish in the night. You were never mine to keep. The love I cradle, the tears I weep. I gave my heart, you let it go, and now I'm learning what I didn't know. You slipped away without a sound, left my world spinning round and round. I loved you fully, I loved too deep, but you were never mine to keep. I whispered dreams into your ear, hoping somehow you'd hold me near, but your hands were never meant to stay. You drifted quietly away. I trace the memories, the smiles we shared, every gentle touch, every time you cared. But the truth cut deeper than any knife. You were never mine in all of life. I tried to mold, I tried to bend, I gave my love, I tried to mend, but some hearts are meant to roam, and you were never mine, not my home. You were never mine to keep. The love I cradle, the tears I weep. I gave my heart, you let it go, and now I'm learning what I didn't know. You slipped away without a sound, left my world spinning round and round. I loved you fully, I loved too deep, but you were never mine to keep. I thought forever was in our hands, but you were chasing different plans. I loved too much, I gave too free, and now I see the truth in me. You were never mine to keep. I gave my love, I gave my sleep. I held you close, I held my breath, but love like ours is doomed to death. I loved too hard, I loved too true, and still you chose to slip through. I learned the hardest truth to read. You were never mine to keep. Never mine, never mine to keep. I watched your laughter fill the room, while shadows wrapped around my gloom. Your joy so bright, mine unseen, I smiled too, but it was me. The love I gave, the pain I hid, the nights I prayed, the tears I did. I held my heart while you were free, and I kept hoping you'd notice me. I felt each smile cut like a knife. Every laugh stole pieces of my life. I wanted you to feel my pain, but you were dancing in the rain. I cried while you smiled, laughed too deep, betrayed all the while. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, and still you didn't see me at all. I cried in silence, you shine bright. I held the darkness, you held the light. I loved too much, I gave too deep. I cried while you smiled, while you laughed and leaned. I whispered hopes you wouldn't hear. I held my love, I held my fear. Your hands were warm, your eyes were kind, but your heart was never really mine. I tried to show you all I felt, but you were distant. You gave my heart, every whisper, every part, but still you walked away from me. Chose someone else I couldn't see. I watched you laugh, I watched you hold a love that wasn't mine to hold. All the dreams we made at night were shattered now, gone out of sight. I stayed, I waited, I hoped, I prayed while you were gone. Your heart betrayed. I tried to love, I tried to fight, but you were gone before the light. You chose her over me, left my love like an empty sea. I gave my all, I gave my soul, but you let go and lost control. I cried alone, I begged, I wept while you were holding her and left. I gave my heart, I loved too deep, but you chose her while I silently weep. I traced our memories, every smile, every promise that was worthwhile, but your eyes were never really mine, and your heart crossed a secret line. I whispered love into the air, but your choice was always there. Held my breath, I held my pain, while you let her take my place again. I stayed too long, I gave too much, but your hands were never in my clutch. I hoped, I begged, I waited still, but your love obeyed another will. You chose her over me, left my love like an empty sea. I gave my all, repaid my soul, but you let go and lost control. I cried alone, I begged, I wept while you were holding her and left. I gave my heart, I loved too deep, but you chose her while I silently weep. Why did I stay? Why did I hope? Why couldn't I see the slope? I gave my everything, I gave my trust, and you gave it all away to dust. You chose her over me, and now I see what I couldn't see. I love too much, I love too true, but you were never really mine to hold on to. I cried alone, I begged, I wept while you were holding her and left. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, but you chose her. You left a hole, you chose her over me. I gave you my heart, I gave my soul, I gave my all, I gave you control. Every beat, every whispered prayer, I thought you'd always be there, but you turned away, you walked outside, left me broken, nowhere to hide. The love I gave you didn't keep, and now I cry myself to sleep. I held on tight, I held on true, I gave my life, I gave to you, but you let go, you didn't fight, left me alone in the night. My heart was yours, but you left, took whispered hopes into the air, but you were gone, you weren't there. Every memory, every glance felt like you never gave us a chance. I built my world around your name, held on tight, but it was in vain. I loved too much, I gave my all, but you let go. Left me with the tears I've wept. I loved too hard, I loved too true, and now I'm left without you. I trusted you, I gave my all, but you walked away and let me fall. My heart was yours, but you left my kind of loving. How to forget? My heart was yours, but you left. I walk the street, heart in my hands, hoping to see what I couldn't understand. But there you were, laughing so close, not with me, but with someone I oppose. My stomach sank, my world went still. Every memory, every thrill came crashing down a tidal wave. The love I gave, I couldn't save. I thought our love would last forever, but now I see it's gone. Whatever, I held my breath, I couldn't speak. The truth I saw made me weak. I saw you with someone else while I was broken, while I hurt myself. I loved you more than you could know, but you let go and let her grow. I cried inside, I fought the tears, all the love I gave over the years. I thought I was the only one, but now I see the love is done. I trace the steps that led us here, every smile, every tear. I saw you with someone else. I watched you smile, I watched you go, held my heart but didn't show the love I carried deep inside. While you were gone, I had to hide. I kept my distance, tried to breathe, tried to forget, tried to leave, but every step you took away pulled my soul into dismay. I wanted you to see me near, but I was swallowed by my fear. I loved you silently, I loved you true, even when my world was blue. I still loved you from afar, every heartbeat, every scar. I held my tears, I held my pain, loved you in sun, loved you in rain. I whispered hopes into the night, prayed that you'd see my light. Even when we were worlds apart, I still loved you with all my heart. I saw you laugh, I saw her near, felt the sting, felt the fear. I stayed in shadow, stayed in grief, hoping someday you'd find relief. I wrote your name on every wall, every corner, every hall. I love too much, I love too deep, even when my heart would weep. I longed for you, I longed in vain, hope my love would ease the pain, but distance grew and walls were high. Still I loved you, I can't deny. I still loved you from afar, every heartbeat, every scar. I held my tears, I held my pain, loved you in sun, loved you in rain. I whispered hopes into the night, prayed that you'd see my light. Even when we were worlds apart, I still loved you with all my heart. I gave my all, I gave my time, loving you silently, crime by crime. You were gone, yet here I stayed, loving you in every way. I still loved you from afar, through every wound, through every scar. Even when you chose another path, I loved you, still felt the aftermath. I held my heart, I held my soul, loved you when I had no control. Distance couldn't change the spark, I still love you from the dark. I still loved you from afar. I told myself to walk away, to to let you go, to end this way. But every time I close my eyes, your memory refused to die. I tried to fight, I tried to hide, but your ghost stayed right inside. Every heartbeat, every breath reminds me of the love I can't forget. I whispered words I never said, held my heart filled with dread. No matter how I turned or moved, my soul was still so deeply proof. I couldn't stop loving you, no matter what I tried to do. I saw you smile with someone new, felt the sting, the bitter truth. I wanted to hate, I wanted to flee, but your love was still a part of me. I stayed in shadows, I stayed in pain. Every whisper called your name. I love too much, I love to free. Even though you weren't meant for me, I try to fight, I try to forget, but my heart clung to every day. Your memory, your gentle touch, I couldn't leave, I love too much. I couldn't stop loving you, no matter what I tried to do. Even when you hurt me deep, even when I couldn't sleep, I gave my heart, I gave my all, and still you left me to fall. I tried to leave, I tried to run, but I couldn't stop loving you, not one. Why can't I let you go? Why does my heart still know? I gave my soul, I gave my trust, and still I love you, though I must. I couldn't stop loving you, even when my world turned blue. Every tear, every night, still you were my guiding light. I tried to leave, I tried to fight, but love like ours doesn't take flight. I gave my all, my heart, my truth. I couldn't stop loving you. I couldn't stop loving you. I held your shadow for so long, clinging to a love that's gone. Every memory, every tear kept me trapped in all my fear. I whispered prayers into the night, hoping somehow you'd make it right. But slowly I began to see you were never really meant for me. I tried to hold, I tried to fight, stayed awake all through the night, but every step away from you brought a hope that I never knew. I'm fine.